I keep 6 honest serving men who taught me all I knew. Their names are what and why and when, how and where and who. Hi there, this is Gaurav Gupta, your life and business success strategist. Welcome to the Daily Step.
A young medical equipment salesperson who was struggling in his profession once was coming back from a failed sales presentation. As he approached the parking lot, he observed that there's another gentleman in a red Ferrari who was struggling to find a parking space. This guy went to this gentleman and said, "Hey mister, I can give you a parking space provided you answer just 2 of my questions." The gentleman said, "Of course, that's a bargain. I'll do that." So this guy pulled out his car, the gentleman parked his car and said, "Yes mister, what can I do for you?" He said, "Sir, I have 2 questions. If you answer those 2 questions, I'll be grateful to you." So this guy asked this gentleman 2 questions and then acted on the advice given by this gentleman. His life changed, so much so that from being a struggling sales professional, he actually became a millionaire and has condos even in the Trump Tower. So what did this guy ask, this gentleman? He asked just 2 questions, so powerful. The first question was, what do you do for a living? And the second question was, how do you do it? So it turned out that the gentleman was a stockbroker, a very successful stockbroker, and he told this guy a lot of basics about stockbroking and how to get into this profession. This salesperson, he actually quit his sales job, absorbed and started learning everything about stockbroking, started getting training, and then landed himself into a job where, using the shadow and sponge principle, he learnt everything possible about stockbroking. And within a few years, he actually created his own institutional investment firm, which had millions of dollars under asset management. This guy was Christopher Paul Gardner. You and I, we know him from the movie In Pursuit of Happiness, which was made on his life. Questions, my friends, are very powerful. The quality of your life will depend upon the quality of questions you ask yourself and others. We all ask a lot of questions. We routinely have habit of asking a lot of questions. Some could be verbal, some could be mental. We ask questions like, why did this happen to me? What did I do to deserve this? How come I'm not successful? How come I'm not losing weight? How come the other guy is more successful? They do not deserve this, but still they are getting it. Why are they getting that? So all these questions are disempowering questions. However, these questions can also be replaced with empowering questions like, what can I do to change the current state of my affairs? What exercise or activity I should be doing to get in the best of the health? What foods should I be eating? What is the strategy which my neighbor or the other person which I'm envious about used to change their life, and how can I model them? These are empowering questions. Also, we ask a lot of questions to other people. Now let me ask you, if you got this opportunity to ask just 2 questions like Christopher Paul Gardner to anybody on the planet, who would that person be and what will you ask them? It's very important that you keep this kind of a list very handy, because you never know when Lady Luck smiles on you and you actually get in front of that person, and at that time you would be wondering what to ask. So here is what you should do. If you want to change the quality of your life, change the quality of questions. 4 steps which are very important for you. Number 1, observe what are habitual questions you keep asking yourself. Second, make a list of questions which you should rather be asking and practice asking these questions. Every time you're asking a disempowering question, hold yourself, observe, just pause in that moment and replace it with an empowering question. The next thing to do is make a list of people who you would actually like to meet. They could be people from your profession, people who are successful, people from a profession you want to be in. Just make that list and keep that list handy. That these are the people who I would like to meet someday, or if given an opportunity, I would like to meet and ask those 2 questions. The next activity which you should do is make a list of all the questions which you would actually ask these people if you were to meet them. If you do these 4 things, I promise you the quality of your life will transform forever.
So I'll see you soon in my next video. Till then, keep doing those exercises, have fun asking a lot of empowering questions, and remember, I keep 6 honest serving men who taught me all I knew. Their names are what and why and when, how and where and who. Thank you.